Have you ever wondered while growing up why these great divine beings, while they are responsible for creating the entire universe, are interested in this one stupid little planet called Earth, which is in the middle of a sea of stars and, a vast field of outer space?
So it's so interesting, no? All your questions somehow for me are now centered around Vishnu, because if you look even in the Trinity, the one who has the closest affinity to Earth is Vishnu. Vishnu marries the Earth. That is why Vishnu has one Shakti. Like we said, all resource is called as his Shakti, which is Lakshmi. Lakshmi splits herself into two forms. One is tangible resource. Tangible resource is everything that we can feel and see and touch and experience. That is essentially the earth all around us. So the earth in Sanskritam is Bhu. So Bhu Devi becomes his wife. The other is intangible wealth. Wealth that we can feel but we cannot necessarily touch or access. That is Sri Devi. So these are both his wives. Vishnu's interest in the earth is purely out of love. It's like you said, it's a vast universe. Why this planet in particular? The same Vishnu Puran carried a story about how when the weight of adharmam becomes too much on the earth, she takes the form of a cow and she goes and appeals to him, saying, come and relieve me of the burden of, all of what's going wrong. And he says, I will come. I'll come and renew my pact because I promised to hold you and hold you with care. So I will come. And that's where the avatars begin. This is also mentioned in the Bhagavatam, but it's a very beautiful way to look at how it brings Vishnu closer. Because in some senses, we're talking about consciousness, we're talking about this fundamental life force that is beyond the reach of the universe. But this force is keeping this earth on its axis. That is Vishnu, that he's constantly holding it.
I have a tripped out thought/question.
Okay.
Through the countless episodes we've done on Kal Bhairav and Shiva, I have realized that there are equivalents of the Kal Bhairav deity that we know in Hinduism in certain African cultures. Like in Egyptian culture, there's Anubis.
Yes, absolutely.
Which is exactly what Kal Bhairav stands for. And it's represented by a black dog, which is the same as Kal Bhairav in our culture. And we had an Africanist on the show who spoke about a female with a snake coiled around her neck with dreadlocks, a statue of a Devi, but which looked a lot like Shiva, found in West Africa somewhere. I think it was Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken. So the consensus thought that I gained from these thoughts is that seems like multiple cultures would pray to the same kind of energy, or at least a similar kind of energy. It makes me think that while on Earth we pray to Vishnu as the sustainer of the universe, could there be a planet far, far away where Vishnu is also worshipped?
That's an interesting thought.
We'll never know, right?
We'll never know. But that takes my mind to a story. And there's a very popular story about Yashoda and how Krishna is eating mud. So basically he's a little boy and he's just taken a handful of mud and put it into his mouth. And immediately his friends go and report to her saying, see, he's eaten mud. So she comes out to forcibly open his mouth and, catch him red-handed. And when she does, the story that most of us know is that she opens his mouth and she sees the universe in there. But it's so interesting what she actually sees there. You see different versions of the story. And one version catches my interest, which is this version that says she opens his mouth expecting to see mud. But what she ends up seeing is another galaxy. She sees endless galaxies to begin with, which is Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda, endless galaxies. Within that, her view, like a zoom in, it moves towards the Milky Way galaxy. Within the Milky Way galaxy, now she's able to see endless worlds, endless planets, Ananta Loka. Then when she focuses some more, she sees 14 lokas, Chaturdasha lokas are revealed to her. Then in the 14 lokas, she sees 3 planets, Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka, Suvarloka. Then she sees Bhuloka, which is the earth. Within the earth, she sees Saptadvipa, the 7 continents. In the 7 continents, she sees Jambudvipa. Jambudvipa is the continent that we are in. In Jambudvipa, she sees Bharatavarsha. In Bharatavarsha, she sees Gokula. In Gokula, she sees another Yashoda looking into another Krishna's mouth, in whose mouth that Yashoda is seeing the universe, endless universes, 14. It repeats, the cycle repeats till she gets dizzy. And she takes a step back saying, the one who is deluding me in this planet into believing that I am the wife of Nanda. To him, I bow down in namaskaram. So this is essentially Inception, right? It's. I mean, we talk about dream within a dream. It's here. She's seeing universe within universe in which parallel universes are playing out for her. And in all of them, Krishna/Vishnu is showing her his cosmic form. So it really makes you think how much is there beyond what we know about this deity.
Hey, if you enjoyed today's clip, make sure you check out all the other clips we've uploaded on this channel. You'll find a clip related to almost every single topic as long as you're willing to search for it.